Hi, thank you very much, Wendy. And again, hello, everybody worldwide. I'm Jonathan out in Jakarta. Thank you very much for joining us today. Whatever time zone you're in. Right now, we're talking about 10 p.m. Southeast Asia time in Jakarta. Today, we're going to talk about something that is a little bit different than what folks are using Agile for out here. And what was interesting for me is we were working with clients, and our clients run the gamut of industries, from banks, financial companies, internet providers, Fortune 500s, and so forth. And then one of our clients, and also a sister company of ours, is a tech integrator. It's an integrator that's been very successful in Southeast Asia for the last 25 years almost. But their business is being disrupted. And what I mean by disrupted is the industry is disrupted. There are traditional businesses that they considered traditional that were really financially successful for them were the ERP systems, the CRMs, HRIS, human resource financial systems. And those are all disrupted by cloud systems. So, for example, people aren't putting in huge ERPs now on site. They're going right to the cloud with Oracle, or they're going right to a cloud with SAP or another brand, or even Microsoft. And same thing with human resources. Everything's out in the cloud. So that end of the business is highly disrupted. Can everybody hear me out there? I just got a request to speak louder, so I'll try to accommodate. So anyhow, so as we talk about the disrupted systems, what's going on in the world, we also have data security that's disrupted and firewalls and monitoring systems. In our region in Southeast Asia, Microsoft, for example, is becoming a big player, and other cloud providers in data security. They're coming and selling whole security solutions. Coming saying, we'll handle everything for you, which is a totally wild concept for somebody who's been in IT as long as I have, because we, with Microsoft for many years, had some security issues. And then we have desktops being disrupted. We have MS365, Google Apps, etc. And this doesn't include the next area of disruption that we're facing from China and other countries. And if anybody thinks that China is not a threat, they probably should get on a plane, and I'll come meet them over in Shanghai or Shenzhen, and we'll take a look around at what's going on over there. We're out in this part of the world, and we're not promoting China by any sense, but if you're not at least scanning the world and seeing what they're doing, you probably should. Highly, highly, highly recommended. So, as part of this webinar that we're doing today, we took a look at disruptive era businesses that require Agile more than business process re-engineering. You have people out here trying to do the re-engineering, but we don't believe that some of these, especially our integrator client that we're talking about, needs BPR. They already have efficient processes. They've already proven themselves in many other businesses they're into, from everything from real estate to bakeries to office supplies. So they didn't need BPR, whereas BPR helps you produce better, faster, cheaper than before BPR. The caveat is you're still producing the same product, service, or outcome. So when we took a look at the business problem they're facing, we said in the area of disruption, you need to be able to rapidly innovate, and BPR does not allow that. It was never designed for that. It would not be enough to create the same Titanic and be expected to survive in the disruption era. We need to innovate and create a new boat with Agile and let the BPR team rearrange the furniture on the deck. So that's kind of a rough statement from somebody who understands BPR, but we believe that's what they need to do. And here's how we're kind of doing it. Some internal causes of corporate rigidity, which is the opposite of agility, are, for example, one of the biggest problems we see is meetings that have no impact. Imagine where you have everybody together, you have people coming in for days and days, and they're not getting anything done. We have a lot of that out here. Then we have lack of team input to agenda items that need to be discussed. That's another big issue. So you have corporate rigidity. Then you have feedback mechanisms and bureaucracy. So the question we're asking, and part of this presentation, is are we being agile at meetings? And if not, why? Because we don't have accountability for team members by team members themselves. They're not getting done what they're supposed to. Targets not being met, management not being able to see the issue fast enough. So we're facing that. Then we're also facing velocity of speed issues and adaptation of speed issues, and then cycle speed and reporting issues. The reports are not getting where they need to be at the right time. Can we wait for a monthly meeting to the BOD, or should we have it daily or weekly? Then teamwork issues. So we're proposing, and we're working with clients out here, saying to them properly implemented Agile frameworks can help if the BOD and staff share an understanding of how Agile works in order to inspect and adapt quickly. That's a big thing right there, inspection and adaptation. We're not seeing it here. Here we're out telling the clients that we are Agile, but sometimes in our own internal processes, we're really not. So what exactly is agility? And I apologize for anybody that practices agility out there, but for everybody that doesn't, I just have to get everybody on the same page. We'll talk about the manifesto and what exactly is Agile. So based on the Agile manifesto, Agile is based on self-organizing teams. What does that mean? Accountability and collective responsibility by the team. Based on short cycles with constant delivery of value and indefinite flow, no burnout. And what is the value? When everybody says value, this is the deliverable. This is delivering what the client needs or what the internal need is. So whenever you hear the word value here, it's what we're talking about. The pillars of Agile are transparency, inspection, and adaptation. So if we think about that, how can we inspect and adapt at a meeting? We'll talk about that. The ability to move quickly and easily equals agility. They use it in the old days to talk about a project management, especially for software. And this is characterized by the division of tasks into short work and frequent inspection and adaptation of plans. But I'm going to say it right up front. Agile is not for software projects only, even though it started with software. Some user cases that we have out here are even using Agile in a law firm. If you're handling, say, a legal firm that handles a lot of criminal work, the criminal cases run at a standardized set amount of times, like once a week, twice a week. And we're using Agile methods and pairing, for example, to actually really give the district attorneys out here a real bunch of gray hairs. So just some creative ways to use Agile. So as we move down, Agile is not for software projects, even though it started with software. And simply put, Scrum is an Agile method. It's one of the flavors of iterative and incremental product delivery. Iterative is repetition. Incremental is functional. Product delivery that uses frequent feedback and collective decision making to control risk and increase predictability. So the benefit of what we're doing out here, imagine if you're dealing in a court case, for example. Something happens in court. You come back to the office. You have all the flows set up. You have the agility, the team's ready. The team starts the next daily stand-up, what they did yesterday, what they're going to do today, and what's in their way. And they say, well, the district attorney all of a sudden came up with this new piece of evidence. How do we adapt? Instead of one person as a lawyer handling it, you now have the team handling it. A much, much better way to deal with court. So let's take a look at the Agile Manifesto. The Manifesto for Agile Software Development, and source is the agilemanifesto.org, is we are uncovering better ways of developing software by doing it and helping others do it. And again, note, Agile is not just for software anymore. And through this work, we've come to value these Agile values. Individuals and interactions over processes and tools. The next one is working software over comprehensive documentation. Customer collaboration over negotiation of contracts.
Hi there, hope you enjoyed that last clip. My name is Michael Maludis, and if you'd like to watch the full 60 minutes of that last webcast, while also gaining complete unlimited access to our entire library of IT learning, simply visit our subscribe page at greatpro.org/subscribe. Unlimited annual access is $199 per year, but if you use the coupon code LEARN2EARN, you can drop that membership fee to just $149. That's less than $13 per month for unlimited access to over 1,000 hours of on-demand career development, covering the entire spectrum of IT management best practices, including business analysis and requirements, software development, quality and testing, risk management, process improvement, project management, and even digital transformation. But your membership doesn't just give you unlimited access to our vast learning library. You also get free access to our mobile app, as well as direct access to our network of over 300 of the world's leading IT consultants, all of whom are dedicated to putting practical knowledge at your fingertips so that you can learn more and earn more. I hope you will join me in becoming a member of the Great IT Professional and advancing your career with us. And if you're on YouTube, don't forget to hit that subscribe button above so that you get notified whenever we publish new free webcasts each week of the year. Thank you for your time and best wishes for your continued success.